Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mayor, the next up for the Padres. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there, and that one outs the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got overhead in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So 2 down, and now the DH, Connor Joe. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Mayor. Cole back to work. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says she went around. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
The wind and the pitch. Mayor checks her swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Tries to check her swing. Now a look to third. Nope, she held back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cole a check to first, and she's back in safely.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball. They get one. In there safely.
Well, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut her down, do something to prevent that runner from getting to third.
1 down, runner at third. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Brubaker throws to first, and she's back in on a dive. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the go. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bellinger moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the DH for the Padres, Connor Joe. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with one man gone. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Double steal. Bounce towards the hole at short. Volpe to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Mayer. So here's a player that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Oh, and he hit her.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
2 outs. Runner on the move. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Pods leave him loaded as it remains an 8-0 game. Mayer, the next up for the Padres. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
2 outs. Fought off foul. Got her swinging. 2 hits. Mayer with some solid production in the win.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question, she's a key contributor for them.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees and back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Rodon back to work. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Cabrera zips it to first and quickly one away in the second. Man at first, one away. Tap foul at the plate. Popped up. Chisholm. They got it for out number 2. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now up is the Yankees DH, Josh Bell. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger settles under it, nabs it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Mayer now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one way inside. A 1-run lead. There, the home team trying to pull it out. And the slider just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive. And it's off the wall. The throw into second.
She really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she made it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. The double play ends it right here. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in now for San Diego, Mayer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that one is lifted in the air. Padres settles underneath it. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres. 1 out, bases empty. Mayer. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, bases empty. Mayer. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down. Play catch with that.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. There goes the runner in the dirt.
2-1.
Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Mayer at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. So 1 out, nobody on. Next for the Padres, Mayer. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swanson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, she hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Mayer, the league strikeout queen, getting ready for this one. She's been dominant on the mound all season long. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starter, Mayer.
She's been a very dependable starter for her club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against her, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
That one lifted to left. Ornelas should have this one and puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. Homered last night, added another hit as well. There's a strike. Not close with that one, but she gets him to go after it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. On the ground. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one hit to right. Tatis makes a nice grab at a full sprint. End of one, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mayer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Ohtani back to work. Mayer working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Back to the mound. It hit him. And she beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
I love this part of the game. Does she really want to try and steal second against this catcher? We know she's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Move to first, and she dives back in safely. 1-2 now. Runner takes off to third. Muncy. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jason Hayward. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners on the move. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. We head to the bottom of the second. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Betts takes low.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. A laser to left. His second homer this series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, fourth on the National League RBI leaderboard. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Muncy digs in.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses.
No, that missed.
Ball
That's the ball.
one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ornelas sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's two down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Edman working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez snags it, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Thomas, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And here it comes. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
Next to the dish is Freddie. One out, bases empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And there's the ball. That one missed.
You got a full count.
Ouch, that one drilled it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on her. That was quite a shot she took as you see her down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but she will not want to come out of this game if she doesn't have to. It's looking to me like she's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hye-Sung Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that just misses.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here. Here's a 2-2.
That's down and in. Shohei Ohtani, waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ohtani swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with two outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
She's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, she's happy with those results.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. She's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Machado throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Hernandez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Muncy to hit. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's up.
And that's
No,
off
that missed. That's
the
the ball.
inside edge. And it's 2-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on
a full
first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off, he'll see another. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help her out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hernandez, the lead runner, out at second. Muncy at first, 2 out of the inning. Out to center. Hayward. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Lane Thomas.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give her one more thing she's got to think about.
Mayer back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. Hesung Kim now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's downstairs and outside. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one's in there. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him! And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
she competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam. You know, her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away.
The batter number 9.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie digs in here. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
And Mookie takes.
That's a really good take.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Smith, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
That's a
and
ball.
Downstairs. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just misses. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Just
That
missed.
That's the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in.
1-0.
And he spits on that one.
That's in there. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike three. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Just
That's
missing
the ball.
there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And there's a ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball count.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder,
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Trying to keep good speed
0-1.
off the bases.
Line drive, speared at first. Joe takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1. So 2 down. Mayer digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because she can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Late on that fastball.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one inside and it hit her. First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth.
second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Runner on the move. Popped up. Muncy on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New pitcher on here, Jason Adam.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Adam.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
She's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
A changeup missing. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Jake Cronenworth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
That hitter. And a leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning. So up next, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Puts one down in front of the plate. Throw on to Freeman. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe! In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Tying run at the plate. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres even up this 4-game series at a game apiece. Mayer made batters look silly as she has all season long, picking up strikeout number 250.
And Boog, I know we're in a strikeout-heavy era.
Mayer ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the San Diego Padres. One down. Mayer, the next up for the Padres. That's in for a strike in the outside corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. No score here in the second. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Jason Hayward. Swings, and this one's flared. Oh, he gloves it. First and second, 2 outs. Joey Gallo, the next up for the Padres. Runner takes off. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. That ends the frame. Padres leave a pair. Runner at second, 2 down. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That missed inside, and that is ball 1. That one fouled off. Late that time, it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just outside. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Jason Hayward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to her right there anyhow.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. Runner on the go. Caught it, looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
She's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but she did there. We'll see if she can tighten up her zone a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the DH for the Padres, Mayer. She's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a foul ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed her up. Got to stay back Off speed's probably coming.
2-2.
Outside. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Machado leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a foul ball. She stays alive. Man at second. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. 2 on, 1 out. Nice grab. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Runner takes off. The other way. And that's a base hit. Here comes Machado around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's an 8-run lead. 2 gone with runners at the corners. So digging in now for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. The 0-1, and now the runner breaks for the plate. High fly ball out to left field. McCormick settles under it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 8 and the Dodgers nothing. Next for the Padres, Mayer. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to her 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
Ball 1 there. 1 out, bases empty. And that one a little bit high.
She's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. She's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-4.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Mayer was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayer. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 1-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now she's getting high fives in the dugout.
1 out, bases empty.
Mayor.
This one popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Mayer. She launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for this team early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
That one missed, now 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips a corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've
trying it, picks over, and she's back safely.
She might want to steal second in this spot, but she's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. She needs to pick her spot very wisely.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Trying it, checks the runner. Mayer back in on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike and safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why she so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and she needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Joe.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Ball to strike, and the runner's coming home. Base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. Corrals it. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mayer.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
Stone back to work. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Mayer really stood out in this win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mayer. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something she could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard she hit it.
Here's Jason Hayward. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Up the middle. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Eggy Rosario. To third. There's one, and that's two. The runs, one hit, no errors.
Now batting, left fielder,
Mayer, the former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Ball one, no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing. So up next, Spencer Steer. In the air, left field, Mayer. And she makes the catch. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres 1. Man at first, one away. And fouled off.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. She'll take a jog around the bases. She's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2. Tied at 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. to the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Mayer was a big contributor for them in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Mayer. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Pulls that one foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off. Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Moncada tossed to first. One out in the second. Abbott with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. First and second here, no outs. Mayer. Hit in the air, center field. Bader should have it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Mayer. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Mayer. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. For second home run of the series, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. So the streak stays alive. Her fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. She can't miss. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Mayer with a solid contribution, even despite the loss. Only one hit, a home run.
Oh, Boog, she definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, she can hold her head high.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Mayor. A rising star continues her professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what she can do. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Mayor. And Singy, that may be her name, but the strikeout is her game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This pitcher strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what she's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Bottom of the first. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, TJ Friedl. This to third. Over to Joe. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Mayor in her second season, 22 years old. And she's a former Rookie of the Year. And there's a strike. One down, base is empty. Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That clips the zone.
0-1.
And a strike.
She's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Oh, that drilled her. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mayor.
So easy to look at the big players in this lineup, but she has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Green back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Steer snags it. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, she's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Joe takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The third baseman,
Reese Hines getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-2.
Count is full.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson with a homer in his last game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Hines over at second. 1 down. In the dirt. Blocked. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
There's a swing and a drive. Ornelas going back. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate.
She didn't want to give up that run, but she did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other hitters. Get your team back in the dugout.
The pitch.
That's high. That's a ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We play 2 full, all tied 1-1. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting up, the center fielder, Stuart.
Now, Stuart Fairchild.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Next is the designated hitter, T.J. Friedel. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty.
0-2.
And a
That's a
sweeper
ball.
misses for a ball. Next offering is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Score remains tied.
Up next, the designated hitter, Mayor.
Fought off foul. Mayer, 22 years old, and she's a former home run derby champ. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ball.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Connor Joe. There goes the runner. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses the first, third out. Padres leave a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
The right fielder, Mauricio Yuma.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Cincinnati, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The Reds hitless so far in the game. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 2's the count. Ball. 2-2.
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and she got him. She's notched 4 strikeouts now. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Back here in Cincinnati, stepping in, Reese Hines. Mayer back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
No,
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Steer tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there, and it's 1 and 2.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a ballpark like this, but she has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. She's through 5 without allowing a hit. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Now she turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A face.
Loisica checks the runner, and she's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fly ball to right. Duvall pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third, and she's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's her 8th strikeout of the game.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. She's got the stuff, obviously, and right there she used it to put her opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Merrill brings it in. Out number 2. So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Leading up for the Reds, the right fielder, Mauricio Duval.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope.
And that misses. And 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2.
That's a little high. And the count is even 2-2. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Arrives in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Sends it across to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit today.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. 2 down, nobody on. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 7 no-hit innings in the books. It's the Padres 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Staumont.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Mayer forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Staumont hauls it in, and there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. She's going to have to think about that till her next at-bat.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
That's a really good take.
Swing, and he popped it up. Cronenworth has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
She's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And that one is in for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 8 down, 1 to go. Still a 0 in the hits column. It's the Padres 2 and the Reds 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back. Digging in, Matt McClain. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
3 outs from a no-hitter. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
1-run game, bottom 9. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 2-2. Just missed. Stuart Fairchild in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, she seems as strong now as she's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Fairchild swings through it for strike 1.
She's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
TJ Friedel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In there! Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's going to be TJ Friedel. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that she strikes the hitter out.
She's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss. She's done it. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to her. She was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind her defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board pulling for her to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores alongside Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs as we continue to cover today's no-hit performance on the mound. And what we saw was brilliance, pretty much electric from start to finish. And Dan, what are your reactions to the no-hitter that we just saw?
Robert, I think electric is a great way to sum it up. And what a great team accomplishment, Sarah, for the way they played this game tonight.
Absolutely, and I want to make sure we realize just how rare something like this is. Over the course of baseball history, entering 2024, we've seen about 225,000 MLB games. In those, just 322 no-hitters. So really not something you see every day, and a huge accomplishment.
Wow.
Well, it was a privilege to watch that performance on the mound.